All right, so where's the window with the dice? Boom.
Can I make a request that we have Pluto use Zoom for voice, just because
Yeah, go ahead.
she's...
Yes.
I'm not hearing her.
Shut up. I said go ahead.
No.
All right, Pluto, you're just using Zoom.
Okay, no, I wanted to meet myself on Discord before I started talking, so we didn't get doubles.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Discord, but it has an issue with my internet connection.
Welcome to not being a partner. So last couple of sessions, let's see what. Okay, so what happened was the party was all our party. Which, by the way, what are you guys playing today? You, Giles, who are you?
Who is Giles or who am I?
Who's Giles?
Giles is basically like secret agent, British Secret Service, combined with Punisher, combined with Captain America.
What is Giles' secret that the audience doesn't know about?
Oh, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
You're on a mission, aren't you?
I am on a mission. You wanted me to be generic without actually telling them? Okay.
Yes, let the audience know what it is that they're supposed to be trying to figure out.
So you're supposed to be working out that he's on a mission, and what the mission is the secret. But yeah, that's pretty much that.
My name's Amy, and I can follow basic instructions.
Actually, he can't.
Since you piped up, Trevor, who are you?
I am a former demolitions... Well, no, I'm still currently a demolitions expert.
What's your fucking secret, Chris?
That wasn't the question! Jesus Christ, just because you haven't had enough sheep in your morning, don't fucking take it out on me. Holy fucking hostility.
Wow, that accent went kind of almost Mexican there.
Listen, we played too much Star Wars.
I know.
Way too much Star Wars.
Sorry,
Alright, so Trevor is the...
You're terrible at this.
Is the party drunk? He is also a lech, and he is has spent time doing demolitions somewhere, judging by the grenades that he keeps in his pants. And the secret is what he drinks to forget.
Okay, so what mission is Giles on? What is Trevor drinking to forget? I almost called you Gitana. Grunt!
Wrong show.
Or like Guitara.
It's close. I mean, it is for the record. It's pretty close.
Please tell me Grunt is in a band called Rocktopus.
No, it's oh, what is it?
Interdimensional Sphincter.
Interdimensional Sphincter. That's what it is.
Oh, that's her band?
It can't be Grunt's band. No, because we went to their show. That was the show we went to.
That's why I was thinking Grunt could be a member of Rocktopus.
Yeah. I'm okay with being a member of Rocktopus.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to put my hat on. Anyways,
okay, I got your hat covered. Check this hat out. Look at this hat.
Grunt is just kind of bumming around Washington. Godsqueegee, get your fucking hat out of my way. This is a real hat. I have it. I just haven't put it on.
I have this hat sitting right next to me.
Right here, actually.
Conveniently enough.
Conveniently enough. So yeah, I'm Grunt. I am a heavy metal fan. My big secret is you don't really know what I am. Nobody really knows what I am. I could be a girl. I could be a boy. Professor Oak would definitely be asking that question. And he would know. And I've also got another little secret hiding back there. The androgynous one. There's another one.
Hiding back there.
Yeah, hiding back there. Maybe deep in the closet. Who knows?
Or is it hiding back there? Let's just be clear.
No, nobody really knows who my family is. You don't need to find out. And yeah, I hit some Nazis last time in the head with a guitar.
I think last session was technically spent trying to save the Supreme Court and failing.
Yeah, we ran a tank into that, I think. It was pretty awesome.
Okay, let's not
we
actually it was one of us.
It was technically because one of you caused it to explode.
I actually don't think Grunt thinks it was the tank. Like, I think the tank drove into the fucking thing of its own volition.
That's
a
definite possibility.
I have no idea. Definite possibility that it totally drove itself into things.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
That seems
and
flawed.
then so that's Grunt, and then Heidi.
Hi there, I'm playing Heidi. I just want to make the world a better place through being gluten-free and wearing only clothes that come from thrift shops. I am the consummate hipster and horrible ex that everybody has had. And my secret is that I'm a student and I'm working on a project, and you guys are supposed to try to figure out what the project is.
All right. So, over the course of the last 2 sessions, which were basically a session that spanned 2 hours, that spanned 6 hours because I can't fucking keep you guys in a straight line if I try. Over
There
the
ain't
course,
nothing straight about this party.
over the course of the last 2 sessions, Nazis attacked with magic and tanks, right? And there is some confusion in the upper echelons of the government as to whether or not Hitler is coming back from the past to the future to attack us now, or if this has just been a long time waiting. There seems to be some thought as to whether or not Hitler still exists, and all we know is that there are Nazis like attacking national monuments and shit. And despite the fact that Nazis showed up, I want you guys to know that basically the mission was a success for the Nazis. They showed up at the Supreme Court and blew up a bunch of monuments. It didn't matter that you guys were the ones who actually blew up those monuments. Or that if you had not been here, those monuments might not have been blown up. But the point is,
not all of us.
right? The point is that national monuments are being blown up, and that's not acceptable. So, since you guys were so adept at defending the Supreme Court from the attack of magical Nazis in the first place, the government was swift to hire you to handle this problem and spearhead the issue. You guys then went off to a library because Agent Smith had given you his cassette tape, right, to listen to. In his words, you can't hack analog. And you guys overheard an interrogation where a mad scientist sleeper agent had been coerced into revealing that he got the information about where Hitler was from the Resistance, specifically from the Rockman of the Resistance. Now that played into the note that you guys had found on the body of one of the Nazi soldiers that had a recipe for what you have concluded is in fact the way to properly construct a golem, which is something we as all D&D nerds we get what a golem is, but not everybody understands that golems actually have their origins in Kabbalah and similar Jewish mysticism. And so with that having been said, there was a bet struck that Trevor claimed he could find a rabbi. And Grunt claimed Trevor could not find a rabbi. I do remember the exact...
$20.
$20. I remember the exact specific words that were used. So later on, when this becomes a question, because I know it will, because I know what Chris is doing, I do remember the exact deal that was struck. I made a note of it.
It's in a bar, asshole. Good luck finding a rabbi in a bar. $20.
That's the catch. Trevor said, I bet you $20 I can find a rabbi. And Grunt said no, because the conversation was about being in a bar, but the bet didn't involve the bar. The bet just involved finding a rabbi. So Trevor's probably drunkenly just going straight to a synagogue to earn himself $20. But that was
I'm going to the pub.
Yeah, you're going to the pub. Like, you two are going to a pub. That's a thing.
The pub and the bar are the same thing. Seriously, we're gonna argue this.
I'm going to the pub. I'll have you know. That's where I intend to go.
Well, then enjoy your fish and chips.
Hell yeah, I want some fish and chips.
I do not say that. Like, it sounds sarcastic. I mean, I don't mean that sarcastically. By the
No,
way.
it's fine. You can get fish and chips in pubs over here. It's totally fine.
Cancel stream. We're all leaving to go get fish and chips.
Fuck this, I'm not
Forget
getting
it.
Was nice.
We're done.
Nice having you guys in as the audience. We appreciate that food. So, all right. So that was where we left off. Was the party was going, because we're assuming that we can't just have any old clay, and we're assuming that we can't have any old prayer or any old Stars of David. So I think Heidi was staying in the library researching, correct?
Yes, I was. I was under the impression that I was staying with Grunt in
was
the library.
staying.
But
Grunt was
I
staying
don't
with
know.
Heidi,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep. We're
Right.
gonna be researching. We're gonna read some stuff.
Okay, and then let's see who the audience wants to see happen first.
I want to see
That's a
Drunky
good
McFuckstick.
idea.
Drunky.
Whilst you're doing that as well, I
Stick.
just want to clarify, like, the whole "we destroyed monuments," was it not both Heidi? Like,
Absolutely,
Heidi
it
was responsible for a botch that blew up the pillar thing, whatever the fuck that's called. And then, right? And then Heidi also activated the tank and blew up the fucking the building that we're at, right? So
At least we didn't blow up the
actually
big
is
clock
Heidi.
thing.
You also failed to pass the roll that could have
I
prevented
don't
it.
know what you're talking about.
You know what you did.
Fucking A, it was brutal. Got away with it too, man. It was fucking sweet.
Yeah, totally meant to do that. Oh God, they're gonna throw me in prison so they don't have to pay me after we're done with all of this nonsense.
Is
I'm
Heidi's mission
I'm
to
moving
fuck
to
with
Europe.
democracy?
She's actually.
Is that her project?
She's
is
a
that what it
sleeper
is?
agent.
She's actually a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
You know what? I think all hipsters are secretly sleeper agents that hate everything right with the world. Like,
You know what? I would absolutely buy that all hipsters are secretly Nazis. Like that
All
you wouldn't have to
hipsters are
sell me on
secretly
that.
so
Nazis.
the audience right now is voting on which scene they would like to follow. Right? The options are Giles and Trevor going to the pub in all caps. It's a pub, right? Or Heidi and Grunt all alone in the library, all by themselves.
The metalhead and the hipster, man. Match made in heaven.
See, even Pluto Fairy, who has not been around to be exposed to our Careless Whispers joke, gets it immediately. Like,
I know that song.
yeah, no,
Like,
you know the song.
that's the sexy song.
Yeah, exactly. It's the
That's
sexy
the
song.
sexy song.
Everybody knows that. Everybody.
Come on. That's almost as good.
I
Can't
think
get
Zoom-
enough of your love, baby. It's the other one.
It's never done that.
Wait, what? What is Yumi on about? You go to the cafe for pints in America? Really?
No.
No! Oh, okay, you're back. I saw that.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Everything's weird right now.
Welcome to
The
Thursday.
cafe. The cafe for a pint, I guess. I don't know.
Sorry. Sign of Chaos, I think you'll find it was Trevor in the pub with the fruity cocktail.
With the fruity cocktail. I want him to get the fruitiest shit ever. I want him to
Yeah.
botch his order roll.
I
no,
want him
that's
to
not
have
a
this,
botch.
like,
That's a direct request.
there's some kind of, like, flamboyant mixed color drink with, like, an actual
No, it's
pineapple
gonna be
literally
that,
thrown
like-
out the-
I need 50% more umbrellas in my fucking
He's
drink.
gonna accidentally walk into Chili's thinking it's a bar and get like the biggest fucking drink, like one of them margarita thingamabobbers that they gotta carry, and your waiters hate you if you order them, but it's like only $10 for a shit ton of liquor.
That's how I can
So-
tell you don't know him well enough because you keep thinking these are things he would do by accident.
Apologies for being the only, like, person not on the same continent as everyone else, but what the fuck is Chili's?
It is a standard fare American
You should
restaurant.
apologize, you un-American fuck.
No, not at all.
Oh,
Gosh, I don't know anything to compare it to.
You know
The
what?
only thing that
I
I
could
can
just
think of is
Google it. Yeah.
it's literally your standard American fare. We've got a couple of places like that franchise, like Applebee's, Chili's. Ruby Tuesdays is a little fancier. Maybe it depends on
It's just like a
but-
Wendy's kind of thing.
a little better than that.
Okay.
Like
'cause
better
I get that.
burgers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you can get quesadillas there.
if
They're
it makes you
pretty
feel
good,
better,
actually.
I've never been to a Chili's either. I don't know. Like, is it like an Applebee's level place or?
It's worth the liquor, cheap liquor.
All right. I've
If you
just
go on,
never
like,
had
a
Chili's
Friday?
before. Little things
It's
you now know
solid.
about Grant. 5 things
It's a
about
good-
Grant. Never had any fucking Chili's. There you go.
Road trip. If you're not in the mood for like McDonald's or Wendy's and want to sit down and stretch your legs,
All right.
That's what
Wait,
you,
Wendy's
you know, that's
is
what you pull
McDonald's
over.
level?
Over
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, Wendy's
Yeah,
is,
Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell.
yeah, like Wendy's, Burger King,
KFC.
McDonald's, Taco
There's
Bell,
all the fast
KFC are
food
like they're all
line.
the same tier.
And then there's the tier above that.
And the tier
Oh,
above that is
look
like
at that, by the way.
Applebee's and TGIF and like the 99, which is kind of like it's somewhere between sports bar and truck stop, right?
We'll get to playing eventually, guys. We promise.
I was just gonna say they voted for Heidi and Grunt, so
Heidi and Grunt. Let's get ourselves one of these quiet study rooms.
All right, so okay, so specifically, what I want you guys to do is I'm gonna give each of you what is your logic? What is your logic stat? Your attribute.
My logic attribute is
I got big old goose egg, motherfuckers.
Big old goose egg.
Big old goose egg.
Big old goose egg sitting on a cake sheet. Oh, Sarah. Select your character here, Sarah.
whatever earns me a d20, which I think is also a goose egg, but that shouldn't be right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should have
if
more.
you don't have any,
You have logic. Can't you use something instead of logic? Don't you have the thing where you can substitute something? I thought you mentioned that your character.
For an attack roll, I can for an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. I have
All right. So I basically what
more
I'm gonna do.
wisdom.
You have wisdom.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's no
My
wisdom in
wisdom
this.
is awesome.
That's fact.
Excuse me.
Will.
The other
I was gonna
dog.
say.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna
Wow.
do.
Will.
You have knowledge European military history, right, Sarah? Okay, so I'll give you a bonus question, all right? And each person will get one question, all right? One question for free, and then they get an additional question for each point of logic, and I'll give you an additional question for your knowledge history. All right, Sarah? Now, this is a question you are
Okay.
going to ask and then roll. It's gonna be a logic test to research, right? And then based on your roll, I will give you an answer. All right.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first and get it
Alright.
out of the way since I'm terrible.
All right, Grunt. You're looking through what, like occult texts and stuff?
Yeah, so I'll just roll I have a 0, so it's just a d20, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Exploding.
Yep. 1d20 exploding. 17. Okay, so what was your question?
Oh, I don't know.
What is it that you want to know? What is Grunt attempting to research?
I want to know what the hell this 3 hours of prayer is. I want to find the prayer,
All right.
like that you're supposed to be doing.
In all of the references in occult materials you're trying to find, they do reference that there is a specific prayer that must be repeated for 3 hours. The actual content of that prayer, right, is never specified, although there are bits and pieces that reference what the prayer might be about. Right?
Okay.
And it mentions Adam's rib, and so on and so forth. You hear the name, like you see that the prayer actually involves Metatron. You hear that the
voice of the angels. The voice of God. Sorry.
Yeah, in Kabbalah, Metatron is the, like, basically you're going to achieve gnosis, which is divine intuition and wisdom, right? And basically gnosis is handed out by Metatron, and it's got.
Bro, I played Xenosaga.
It's got a lot to do with, like, the tree of life you have to go through it so many times and all the Sephiroths on the tree. But so yeah, like Metatron is, so like you start really digging into the heart of it, and like if this stuff is real and not just the magic and cool occult stuff you've deemed it being over the course of your life, like these would be some objectively powerful names to be invoking. Like,
Well, fucking invoke Metatron. It's gonna be shit metal, yeah. Fuck yeah.
The
Like,
only
you hear me, like, grumbling to myself while I'm reading. It's
one of the
fucking
only
awesome.
fucking angels ever to be confused for a transformer. How awesome is that, right?
Right?
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, that was the first thing I was like, the fucking Transformer? Oh
Yeah,
No.
right.
Metatron.
The voice of. Have none of you seen Dogma? God.
No, like that's why I caught it afterwards because I was like, right, no.
And the thing is, like,
Movies, I know
Metatron is not, like, I'm not making that name up. The reason why you've seen that name in all these different movies and things is because it's actually the name of the angel. Like,
the
that's
voice
legit.
of God.
Yeah.
They went through 5 Adams before they figured out that God couldn't speak to humans.
So
You should watch Dogma if you haven't. It's
I
great.
gotta go watch it. I need to watch it. All right. So that's your question, right? Now, Heidi,
So I think I get 2 questions.
you get 2 questions. We're gonna roll the first one first. So what is your first question?
My first question is, what evidence is there for Hitler trying to open up a window in time?
Okay, go ahead.
Or yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it. I'll give you an additional
That's a
exploding
fucking cool
D6
question.
because of your. I think is that what that does? That knowledge history.
It should, yeah. Well, I actually have a macro for knowledge of history.
Oh yeah, then roll me knowledge history as your research check. Yeah. Okay. So Hitler tried. However, from the accounts that you're capable of finding, not only did Hitler succeed, but Hitler immediately dropped the project and actually started executing anybody who had been connected to it, and immediately, like, purged it. Like, he freaked out, such that you're pretty certain that whatever he did was either successful enough to scare the shit out of him, or unsuccessful in a very terrible way to scare the shit out of him. But if you had to guess, especially because you saw the inside of that tank had to have time to be developed. Right? This is not just jumping from World War II to the future.
Okay.
So if you had
That
to
makes
guess,
sense.
you'd say that no, this is not a time-traveling Hitler.
Ah.
That's what we all wanted to know.
The question is there anything you
Making
can think of
notes.
that's worse than a time-traveling Hitler?
A time traveling hipster?
A time traveling T-Rex.
That might actually be worse. Okay, so your second question, Heidi.
My second question is, I feel like they could figure out the clay. Oh, who is subject 667?
Subject 667.
Should I roll again?
Yeah, it's gonna take a pretty decent roll too.
Can I help her?
Can a hipster be a time traveler? Is she if she was cool before everything?
That's like ultra hipster. That's like the
That's the next
I
evolution.
will be the,
I
I
feel
will
like
be
you
the
become,
god
like,
of the hipster.
deity.
That's like-
Yeah,
that's
you
like
literally
going.
become
That's
the
like
deity of
deciding.
hipsters.
That's like deciding that this mainstream thing is cool, but you don't want to do it when it's mainstream. So you travel back in time before it was mainstream and do it then, right?
Yes.
Oh god, that would just ruin everything.
Okay, so
I wish that was my project.
There's no
I'm
specific
just gonna rule
ties
that
to
off.
subject 667. However, what you will find is that there are several. From what you heard, subject 667 was some kind of scientist that would have encountered a rock man, and you're figuring like somewhere somebody had to notice this. Like, you know, when you're a scientist and you discover this undiscovered phenomenon, you don't keep it quiet, right? And there were actually over the course of the past 50 years or so, there have been several sightings, such that this Rockman is kind of like the Bigfoot of the academic world, right?
Do I find any information on his whereabouts? 667?
667, no, because if you had a name to go by, then yes, but 667 is apparently the name given to him by the government, which isn't something you're going to be able to research in the library. However, you will
I
find
see.
several possibilities for who 667 might have been. There's only like 3 names, all right? One of the names that could be subject 667 was working in he was actually working overseas in a human cloning facility.
Oh.
One of them was working he was actually working for NASA at the time. and is no longer working for NASA since his credibility has been shot on account of witnessing the Rock Man. And the third that might have been him was a German exchange student who was known for his work on like digital security. And he claimed to have witnessed the Rock Man. What makes these things all unique is the fact that they just kind of vanish. All three of
these people.
All three of these people just kind of vanish without any real, like, there's not a whole lot of missing persons information, such that you look at that and go, okay, so these people vanished, and there's some reason that should not have attention drawn to it. So these are the three people that might have been Subject 667.
Cool. See, I figure the guys will figure out what they need to do with the rabbi. So we will focus on that stuff. Cool. I don't have any real more questions. Did you read all the stuff that you needed to read? Look at Grunt, who's like just shy of like ripping pages out of books, I feel.
Pretty much. I'm like having a goddamn, this is going to be so cool. We're going to summon this fucking shit. I'm going to get Metatron involved. I'm going to tell you about Metatron. This is going to be so metal.
It's going to be
Tell me
Metatron.
about Metatron.
It's going to be
What did you find
Metatron.
out about Metatron?
Oh, I'm not praying to Metatron anymore. I'm praying to Metatron. But yeah, I figured out like the general gist of the 3-hour prayer, and it really doesn't have to be anything specific, but there's a couple of guidelines for what we got to mention.
Well, it does say there's a specific prayer.
Oh, but you just have to...
But there's no specific prayer given to you. Just the existence of one is indicated. If you had crit that, I would have given you the specific prayer.
Oh, okay.
So now you're going to have to find out what the specific prayer is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a specific prayer. We got to go find it. Or maybe... Can I hand her the book and be like, this is like, can I point to a couple of sections and say, is there something in here that maybe you can see that I can't?
Sure. If Heidi
I know
if
more
Heidi
about
wants to.
military history. Yeah.
Are you more about military history than a cult? Okay.
I know a lot more about that stuff.
Take a whirl at it. You're not going to get your military history bonus. But roll me 1d20, and if you get like something really good, like that.
It's because I'm pointing out sections. Grunt and Heidi.
I can read all the things, guys.
Are we calling that a crit, by the way?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
Exploding crit.
That's exactly what that is.
Pointing to things, being like, "Can you see that? Is there a prayer here that I couldn't find?"
I start praying the prayer.
Okay, so
not here.
You don't find the exact prayer, but you do find a name for a rabbi who specifically would know, you assume, because he's considered to be like the expert on not golems but like obscure or mystical prayers, right?
Okay.
And as such, the he might not know that this is possible. He might not have any information outside of this, but this guy is mentioned in the same book as being an expert on obscure prayers, spells, and mysticism, so he would probably know the exact prayer that you're looking for.
Are we going to see the Peter Venkman of rabbis?
What's his name?
I don't care, but please let him be a drunk. Please let him be a drunk. It would be great if we just stumble across him in the pub.
Oh my god.
So.
He's got a name. She's got a name. Awesome.
So that's what you guys find, and his name is going to be... Not Googled right on the spot by the GM, I swear.
Can't prove it.
Find an actual rabbi with specialization in the occult. Do it. I bet Google can find one. Just type it into your phone, man.
Is your Google foo strong enough?
Kale Bakansky.
He's named after a plant.
Bakansky.
Kale.
C with a C.
Ah.
Maybe Heidi was his mother. We don't know.
Nah,
my
wow.
God. What?
Alright.
She looks like 20.
So Kale Bakansky is a Kale Bakansky is an expert in mysticism, specifically focusing on prayers, chanting, and the verbal aspects of such. You guys will uncover this. Heidi,
Yes.
how did you inform Grunt?
Oh, I look at Grunt, who's still like haphazardly like whipping through pages.
What about this work? Is this
Getting
me?
really
I don't know
excited
what the hell
about
I'm doing
finding
here,
the
man.
things.
Here's Metatron.
Oh, I got a
again.
name. I got a name. It's
Got
a
a name?
rabbi. It's a rabbi of some kind. Yeah. No prayer, but this guy Kale something. I write it down.
I'm gonna Google
Probably
him.
will know something about this.
I'm gonna punch him right into the phone.
Good,
I'm gonna Google
'cause I
him. And let's
lost-
find out where he is.
All right, go ahead and give me a
Good, because I lost my phone.
give me a research roll, and I will give you one question about this guy that you want answered as you research him.
Lore, I'm assuming again.
Yep.
Yeah. If you could find out where he is on your new phone, then
All right, it says I'm rolling the dice. You know, out of character. I think I might be having internet issues actually, and I might have to reset.
Roll20 has been doing that for days.
Okay, so it's not okay because I was like, I got a couple of things lagging. Okay, I am gonna roll a 9, and I'm gonna try and find out where he is. I'm looking for it if he's in town, if he's from out of town, or if he actually is in a synagogue or owns a shop here.
So he's from overseas. However, there is like an occult convention in town this week.
Oh fuck! And I don't already have tickets.
Anybody who's anybody is gonna be there. You don't have tickets. But you happen to know some people who might be able to get tickets to whatever conventions they want. That you might not want the rest of the party interacting with or knowing about.
Why are you making that face?
I'm gonna have to call my dad's driver. I don't want to talk to him.
What's wrong with your dad's driver?
No, I don't want to talk to my dad. I'm calling my dad's driver because I don't want to talk to my dad.
And today the role of phone will be played by Coffee Cup. So you make the call, right?
I'm gonna make a call to.
I gotta make up a driver.
Oh, Colin. His name's Colin.
Colin, okay. Tell me something
I'm
about
calling
Colin.
him.
Tell me something about Colin.
Colin has been driving. Colin is a 30-year-old guy who's been driving for my dad for about 5 years now. My dad really likes him, and I kind of use him as a surrogate connection since I don't want to talk to my dad, and it's an accepted relationship right now.
Okay.
That Colin kind of, or I can call my mom's shopping assistant. I've got a couple of people like around my parents that I can call so that I don't want to fucking deal with Lisa. Come home. Stop being weird. No, just give me tickets. I really need to go to the show.
Okay.
So yeah, Colin.
So yeah.
Colin. Okay. There's that occult show in town, right? There's the occult convention.
The stars and moons or something.
Moons or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I forgot to get tickets, and now I need some tickets to it. Can that be arranged, please?
Yeah. I mean, you need a ride.
Nah, I think I'll Uber it. But thank you.
I could use the monster truck.
I don't want to use the monster truck, man. That's really conspicuous.
You sure?
You know me, man. I'm low key.
I just want to
drive
the monster truck.
I know. I will.
It's like I want to drive.
When's your birthday? I would know when this birthday. This guy's birthday is. You know what? I'll let you drive it on. I'll let you pick me up in it on your birthday, and we'll tool around in it. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds great.
How's that sound?
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That'd be really cool.
The birthday truck. monster birthday.
Birthday truck. Dude, I'll put balloons on it. It'll be fucking brutal.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do this. All right. I'll get those tickets. You want me to just like, you want them digital? You want them your inbox?
Yeah. Send them to the email that you know
The one that you actually read. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I actually read, please. Thank you. Okay.
I gotcha. All right.
All right. Thank you, man.
Give me like 5 minutes. All right.
All right.
Click.
Thanks, dude.
Round of applause for Coffee Cup playing the role of phone today. It's Coffee Cup's first appearance of this
Thank
role.
you.
I think Coffee Cup did a very good job.
Excellent job. Emmy nomination.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, so moving.
I'll
acting.
have tickets in like 5 minutes, Heidi, and we can head off to the occult convention.
Oh, just what I've always wanted.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Thanks, I think. Alrighty, well
If anybody
then.
tries to sacrifice you, I'll tell them to pound sand. Don't worry.
Much appreciated.
Although, you got some makeup?
Me? No, I
going to
lost
a
my bag.
We're going to a
remember?
call. Okay.
I mean, I had some
Let's-
lipstick. I have red lipstick from
It's okay.
the envelope that the guy
I
gave
guarantee
me.
you. You mind if I, you're
Yes,
gonna get some
go,
looks.
You can, yeah, go ahead. You can do
Okay.
that.
I'm sure I have some eyeliner and some eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna,
Okay.
Okay.
What are your attributes?
Terrible.
What are your
I'm not looking to make it look good. This is an occult shit. Like my shit don't look good.
What are your attributes?
I have an agility 1,
Okay.
which might help.
All right.
I have a persuasion 3.
Okay.
And a presence 3 and a deception 4, so I could talk my way around a lot of things.
I'm gonna say you want to meddle her up to fit in at an occult convention.
Yeah, not like I don't want her to lose her own style because that's not my thing. I'm not gonna over,
you
but
want to make her fit in a little more. All right, so go ahead and we're gonna call this deception.
Okay.
So roll me deception.
What's a 4? Shit, that's like a
It's a D8.
4, 6, 8, 10.
2d6.
2d6
no,
is the top.
Four is 10.
All right, so roll me 1d20 plus 1d10 exploding.
Thank you. 1d20 exploding plus 1d10 exploding. Exploders.
Explosions!
Right. It's being
Explosions!
the thing that it is.
All right, so 23. Oh yeah, you will get her as rockered up as works for her.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be like, okay, is this too much? Because we could fix, like I don't want to cramp her style. I know.
You do this every day?
Yeah.
There's so much black stuff.
I know. I maybe own stock in Sephora. Okay, let's go.
I actually really like Sephora.
So do I. We should go shopping later.
Okay. I mean, maybe not like this, but
And half the audience is like, I've got it figured out. Grunt is a girl.
Right, they think it's a girl.
It's a girl now. I know.
Dude, guys go shopping for makeup too.
Have you ever known a metalhead? Have you ever known a metalhead? Like,
They go
seriously.
the best shit. They got
they
the
know
waterproof
everything there is to
eyeliner.
know about eyeliner. I know, right?
That's not what fucking hit me. I was just like, oh shit, they're bonding.
They're bonding
Like,
over makeup.
I have done more research on the topic of guyliner than I knew could be done. All right.
It's like, oh man, it's a chick.
Right now.
Maybe you don't know that.
Guyliner? Really?
Yeah,
Do you
guyliner.
have to,
Highlighter.
do you have to make that like a guy thing, or is it just, can you not just eyeliner it?
Out
no,
out
it's
here,
just-
yeah, you gotta
it's
call it
guyliner.
guyliner. Like,
Yeah.
it has to do with the way that it's worn. Like, there's a specific technique that is used for males
And
that isn't used for females.
You don't get wingtips.
Okay.
Anyways,
You don't get wingtips. You've also got to pair it with like the scruffy hair, right? Like, you can't have like neat hair. No, that's not how that works. Like, the whole thing of the
I'm
guyliner
straight
is this
fucked in
messy.
that regard,
look.
then, right? Yeah, let's just get that in before anyone else does.
So what?
I said I'd be straight fucked then, right? Like, the messy hair. Yeah. No.
No, you
Okay.
like the beard and the
Fine.
guy. No, you wouldn't do guyliner. That's not.
It's okay. It's okay. Carry on.
You have
Sarah
cheek
can slap her
powder. You
fucking
don't
pencil in her
eyeliner.
palm at you. I've got a fucking comb. Don't make me.
But anyways,
I will find
Heidi now looks
places
like a
to use
metalhead,
this. All right.
and I can't wait until the next time we run into the party.
All right. So
I'm assuming I exchanged numbers with these guys at least. I distinctly
we
remember
did.
going over that last campaign that we did exchange numbers. I
Yeah.
want to text you guys that, hey, I'm on my way over here. We got an idea for this golem thing. So I'm just gonna let them know, hey, we're not at the library anymore. You know, we're over here if you need us when you're done
all right.
trying to find a rabbi in a bar. Now I'm gonna make the money sign emoji. Money sign emoji.
Man, you know you're running the right
Heidi
game
and I are off to an occult.
when a player's action includes verbally stating which emoji they are using.
It's texting, man.
I'm saying it's like the tone of this game was defined by the declaration of action being, I picture him in a man bun.
It's an excellent declaration of.
That was the best
Action.
action I've ever heard declared. Like,
That's awesome.
all right, so we will flip to Giles and Trevor. Giles,
Hello.
you have been all over the world. You have been in every major city. You are the most well-traveled individual you have ever met. The only places left for you to go are places that nobody has heard of. You have been in
Okay.
every major city, in every major country, everywhere, right? Usually on business. But
As you do.
one should never engage in business in a foreign land without at least sampling the drinks. And over your many, many years of travel, you have become quite accustomed to simply, you've got this inner radar for where, you know, the pub is going to be.
Finding the local establishments.
You don't need to ask questions about these things. You know where the watering holes are just by instinct at this point.
It's a homing sense, much like that of a pigeon.
And so there you are, you know, you're closing your eyes and you're pigeoning out where the pub is going to be, and then you hear a door shutting behind you, right? You turn around and Trevor has walked into the pub. It would seem,
there it is.
It would seem that even though you have such a keen sense for where these are, nothing finds alcohol quite as effectively, efficiently, or viciously as the guy who has been trashed for the last 7 years without a moment of sobriety to speak of.
I'm really
He's
good
got
at my
insider
not
knowledge, though. He's got local knowledge, so yeah.
Oh no, I've been drunk in other countries. It was weird. I didn't start there, but I finished there and then started again.
Oh, you should tell me about that sometime. That sounds mightily interesting. Good. I was actually going to suggest that he, like, regretfully that he should maybe take point, but that's fine. He's found it. It's good. So I'll follow him in. It's fine.
All right, so Trevor,
Yeah.
I want you to roll me a d20. This is not a stat roll. This is just a d20 to find out what kind of establishment you have walked into.
Oh, I was actually, like, I had a specific bar I was going to go to. I had a plan.
Well, you're drunk, so you can't find a specific bar. You think you're going to a specific bar, right?
That's unfortunate.
And on 13,
I had
you've managed to avoid, like, the criminal dive bar, right? And you didn't
Well-
wander accidentally into the police bar, right? So you got those two things out of the way, but it's not like you walked into some high-class drinking establishment where they'll sell you a martini for $325, right?
You know what, the number 13, that's very occulty to me. I think I chose the right bar.
All right, so as you approach the bar, like, Giles is looking around, right? And he's getting a feel for it. Like, he doesn't just instantly know. He's got to like get a feel for the way people are walking and, like, you know, like what people are wearing and you know, the direction of traffic and you know, like maybe check the time of day and kind of feel out, because he knows what kinds of people will go to a pub and exactly, you know, what times of day they're likely to and what they're going to look like. And so he's gathering all the info and playing his fucking super spy game, going to find this pub, right? And you look up and you look around and there is this giant pentagram, right? And it says, "The 5-Pinted Star."
That's very good.
Holy shit!
very good.
Yes, that's the name of my bar now. Oh, I got a business plan. Hold on, PRV.
Pinted Star. Check that shit out on the fly. Chris is like, I should have an occulty bar. And I was like, Pentacle, point, pint, 5 pinted, right? Okay, so you have never been to the 5 pinted star, Trevor.
However, this is new. This is good.
However, you've heard about the 5 pinted star, right? Your buddies, whose names escape you, have rambled on and on. Like, you see the sign, right? And you have that moment of like, oh, it's this place. Those assholes just would never shut up. I don't want to go, like, you know what? But, I mean, there's alcohol. Oh, okay, so it can't be that bad. So you'll go inside, right? Like, you have that moment of hesitation. Like, I seriously, like, the fanboys have ruined this for me, and I've never even tried it before, right? It's supposed to be so fucking awesome, right? And so you step into the bar, and Giles, you'll hear the ding-ling-ling of the door, and you'll turn around, right? And there is the flannel shirt, untucked, grenade-holding, pants-wearing Trevor, just, like, walking away from you into the depths of the dark, poorly lit, this wouldn't be a place you would personally go. Giles is probably more refined tastes, local breweries and such.
I wonder if they serve gin and tonic. I'll follow him in.
All right, so you guys walk into the 5 pinted star, all right? And the first thing that happens is you open the door and you are blasted with... right? And you're like, maybe this is... And then some guy will, like, who shove his way past you, like, drunkenly, like, you think Trevor is trash. This guy is wearing, like, a blue... It's probably made out of a shower curtain, right? He's wearing drapey sleeves, right? And he's got like it looks like what he did was he put paper mache over a traffic cone and then pulled the traffic cone out and painted it blue, right, on his head. And on the back of his on his back there is a piece of paper with a Windows logo, right, that says Installer Wizard. And he walks out holding like a cardboard tube with a disc duct tape to it, right? And right.
I immediately grab the waitress or the closest person that looks like they're holding a tray that could be serving alcohol. They may not be a waitress, but they're bringing me booze now. And I will say I will have 3 of what he just had right now.
Okay, so you grab, and it's this dude. He's wearing a black T-shirt with like the Jack Daniels logo on it, right? And he's got he's got his So everybody's beating that, right? That was actually a cosplay that I saw at PAX. That's where I got that idea. I have a picture of myself with that guy, right? But
was he drunk as fuck, like stumbling about the place as well?
No,
Yeah.
okay, so there was a big Sam Adams booth, like not a booth in the con, but like, you know, with the convention food places, right? There was a huge Sam Adams bar. They weren't serving beer because they could, like, for whatever reason, like for PAX, they were like, no, we can't.
Not in the convention center. Just outside across the street at the bar over there.
Yep.
Yep.
So you walk in, right, and where the fuck was I? Oh, okay, so you're like,
he's ordering 3 drinks. He's ordering 3 cherry bombs.
Black Jack Daniels T-shirt, right, and he's wearing like fucking the skinniest black jeans you have ever seen somebody wear. Like you could probably see his butt crack, right, as a result of the jeans being so tight. Except it's so dark in here. Right, but you do know, you can tell by the little glints of light coming off the buckles that he's wearing boots that come up to his knees, right? And they're big motherfuckers. He's got spiked bracelets on and necklaces, and he's got, you know, he's got guy liner, Gonzang, right? He's got guy liner on, right? And so you grab him like, I'll have 3 or whatever he had, right? And the dude turns around, and it is actually one of the people who works at the establishment, right?
Sweet.
And he turns around and he says, only 3? You know, the first 5 are free.
I'll take
7.
7.
And so he says, all right, and he'll kind of let himself back behind the bar, right? And he'll wave you over.
I'll grab him on the shoulder. I was like, wait a second. Did you paint those pants on? That's really impressive. Where can I get pants like that?
He says, you have no idea how many, like, buckles and zippers are on the inside of these pants to get them to fit this thing. You can't, like, and he starts, like, pantomiming. You can't actually, he like, puts his leg down. He's like, you can't fit in like this, right?
I know, like, I've never wanted to be in another guy's pants before, but I kind of feel like that right now. It's weird.
He says,
I'm very conflicted.
He says, don't be. They're really nice pants. And he'll grab,
I know.
he'll start,
I want
like,
those
pouring,
pants.
he'll start pouring, like, they look like beer steins. You ask for whatever.
He doesn't
had,
know that he stumbled into a gay bar.
Right. And so, like, don't tempt me. So he pours 7 of these, right? And he says, that'll be $2.
A wizard did it.
Fucking wizard.
Hey, oh, hold on. It's on. Hey, oh fuck, what was his name? I know his name. Oh fuck, I know his. It's on that guy. I point at Giles.
He'll look at you and he'll be like,
I'm already drinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll walk over. Like, what are they? Are they actually serving out like actual alcohol here,
Yeah.
or is this like?
no,
American
it's actually like it's not the best stuff you've ever had, but it's not like just mass-produced crap either.
Like Guinness on tap? Would that be enough? Yeah. All right.
That's probably like the least. That's probably the least quality thing they're serving here is Guinness on tap.
Oh, really?
Dude, like microbreweries and local breweries are like all the fucking rage in the States, like everywhere now. Like you can't go anywhere without finding a local brewery.
I'll
I
just
can smell liquor from 17 miles away.
I'll have a pint of the black, please.
Alright.
And I'll cover his.
He says, first 5 are free, just one?
I'll
Hey.
take the extra 4 if he's not going to. I'm like,
Hey,
I'm really thirsty.
tell you what, double his order and give me 5 pints of the black.
And he'll start like pouring and like it's like he's got this in the darkness, right? Like he's got these tubes that are coming out of like the big vats of whatever the fuck, right? And he's pouring stuff, and it looks like he's like this octopus like swirling up from behind the bars. He's like,
All right, so I'm going to test this guy's metal. So what's going to happen, right, is he starts setting drinks on the counter. I'm going to drink them as fast as he's putting them down to see if he'll lose count at any point and just put the glasses back at the end of the row.
boom, 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 boom. Roll me logic to see if you can keep track of the count.
I don't care.
Man's just trying to score some free drinks.
I need to know how many free drinks he scores.
He's scoring everything, bro. You said logic?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, giggity. Oh, giggity.
That's 19
How did
plus
that-
you forgot your 1d20.
No, that's because I rolled a 1d0.
An exploding 1d0. I wonder how badly Roll20
How
choked on that.
no. Your DA exploded like twice. That's
Yeah.
what happened there.
Right, okay, yeah, no. He nails
So
it.
26.
Like, he nails it. You only get the 5 free plus what has been paid for. And not a drop more.
Wow, you're really good. It's not just the pants. You're really good.
He says, I have that effect on people. And he'll slide over Giles' stuff. Now, as you guys are, here's the deal, guys. You are in this place. You are in the 5-pinted Star, right? And you've got your drink. You're looking around like you came here looking for somebody who might know something about golems, right? We
Yeah.
don't know why the pub is where you were looking, but we do know that you see 2 things. One, across the way, is a man leaning against a wall in a dark corner, right? And he has a hat on, and you can't see what he's wearing, but his silhouette is crisp. His silhouette is formal, right? And he's just looking over the room. And then down the bar from you is a man huddled over the bar with, his 5 pints sitting in front of him, right? With a wide-brimmed hat and a bushy, scraggly big beard. Okay?
You just cost me $20, EvilSqueegee. I'm super pissed off at you right now.
And and now what you'll notice, Giles, you'll notice this because the drunkard can't notice this for shit, right? Is that formal man in hat, who you can only see as a dark shadow across the room, right? Is positioned just so. He knows where the exits are. He has line of sight to every entrance. He knows everything that goes on here, and he has an escape route. There's a window not too far from him. It's painted over black with the stupid, 5-pinted star logo on the glass panels. But he could just jump right out that, just whatever, right? And you notice he's built, right? He's athletic. But you still can't make out any details. And you also notice that the primary focus of his observation is that huddled over guy with the beard and the hat. Now, having set up this obvious tension and something is going to happen moment, what we're going to do is we're going to take our top of the hour break. So, if you want to find out what happens next, don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after these messages. And what I need to know is who's manning the guns.
I have to very quickly pee because I have drunk too much coffee.